So I just finished the trail here, but I'm going to show you a beautiful view. So this is horse trailer parking only. Yes, that still exists here in Arizona. I would love to take a trailer ride. Sorry, a horse trailer ride. Trail ride. This is what it looks like. It's a beautiful day. You can tell that the water has been flowing. Hi, everybody. Sorry I didn't finish that one very well. I was just signing off anyways. But I just wanted to give you a shout out or like a quick show of what it's like here. So this is Arizona. I would give it a 10 out of 10. It's just a really lovely place. The weather, the nature is really beautiful. I would say this though, there's a difference between Midwestern people, East Coast people, and West Coast people. And I have yet to find Midwestern mentality out on the West Coast. No offense to anybody that lives here. A lot of people are transplants, which is nice. But I found in Texas, like if you're in trouble, people will stop to help you. Same with the Midwest. If you have a flat tire on the side of the road, they're going to stop, make sure you're okay, help you change the tire. It's not so much that way here in Arizona, at least from my perspective. Never walk on the buff in the desert between the cactus and the sun. Ouch. That's one last thing I'd like to bring up. Great point, passing wind. So if you are going to hike trails like this, especially alone, you're going to want to bring not only the water, snacks, emergency kit is good, like a what's it called, a first aid kit, just in case, you never know. Have an emergency plan. So if you get lost, have somebody who knows where you are. Shard brought that up. Also, always bring a headlamp. I don't care if you start at 8 a.m. in the morning. Always bring a headlamp with extra batteries. Bring a flashlight, because what happens in the desert is once the sun goes down, which it's starting to go down now, everything looks the same, even on a trail. So always, always, always share your location with somebody. Um, if you are hiking and you don't have enough water or you are not physically fit enough, you will have to call the helicopter, or they will call EMS and they will cart you down. And it's not only is it embarrassing and just kind of a bummer, but you also have to pay like $50,000. I've seen a lot of people be rescued, and it's a lot of tourists. They're not familiar with the trail, they're not familiar with the heights, they're not familiar with the altitude sickness that you can get. They didn't bring enough water. I once saw a family of 7 at the top of a mountain with a half a bottle of water for all of them. It's just something that you learn living here. You don't want to do that. You want to bring more than enough water for everybody, even if it takes starting with a really full bag of water. Thank you, Keith Alderson, for another $5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, $50,000, and that is not covered by insurance, Shard. So everything is out of pocket. They call them, mountain heli rescues. It's really super dangerous. People die all the time in the desert. Like I said, the sun goes down, it gets really cold. And if you're not prepared for that, if you don't know where you're going and you're lost, you can freeze overnight. So, like, I'm already cold right now and the sun's not even down. So, this is the trailer parking. So, only horses can park here and then go up the trail. So Dixie Mountain Loop, we went up part of it, and then it goes all the way around these mountains, all the way back here, and then it even goes further that direction. So it's about 5 miles. You just want to make sure when you start a trail here that you have enough daylight, water, snacks, shoes, the right shoes, which means like they have grip on them. Don't wear these. Don't wear your Chuck Taylors. Make sure you have a jacket that's warm enough. This is actually not warm enough. I would bring something even more warm. Bring lots of layers. And if you have kiddos, just make sure you bring like a first aid bandage. It's easy to touch, accidentally fall into a cholla bush, and then you've got to pluck out the cholla, and that really hurts. So, Arizona is not somewhere that you come and hike, and it's not gentle. So you just kind of have to respect nature. Hi, Harvey. I see you there. I see Doodle as well. Respect nature. Take it seriously. Don't be too proud to bring too much water. And yeah, so I went 3 or 4 years without buying my first pair of hiking shoes, which was a bad idea. Hi, Sylvan. I missed out on a lot of really great trails. It wasn't until I hiked I hiked Flatiron in the Superstition Mountains. It took me 6 to 7 hours, and I hiked it in like my my Adidas shoes that they just had foam. They didn't have any grip. But thankfully, the person I was hiking with had Solomon GTX 4.0 shoes. And I went home that night and I ordered them. They were $195. They were worth it. I've been through 2 pairs now. I also realized that that's the official shoe of the Navy SEAL, the United States Navy SEAL. They swear by those shoes. I did wear down my first pair, so I wore them down unevenly. It was no longer safe for me to hike in them, so I bought another pair. And I'm probably due for another one. But yeah, I love it here so much. It's so great to be back. I'm here for another 2 days. Is that ice? No. And I'm just going to be soaking this up. I hope to come live to you. I am taking a little bit of a break from Starbase as we're just kind of waiting for things to happen. So I hope that you're enjoying these random live streams, and sorry about the connection issues. I don't have Starlink on me. I'm still waiting on my Starlink to be delivered. It's been down for about 3 weeks now. So hopefully we'll get those worked through, and we're coming up on the end of January. So let's hope that some Starship action happens. I would like to also give a shout out to the city of Phoenix for planning in such beautiful park locations. So there's parking, there's solar on top of that, there's restrooms, there's water fountains, vehicle parking. Everything closes at sunset, so make sure that you're out by sunset, or else they literally will lock you in. Trust me, it's happened to me before. I was rock climbing on, where was I? Pinnacle Peak, which I would love to show you Pinnacle Peak. Maybe I'll go there tomorrow. I am meeting with my friend Devin tomorrow, who designs ground control stations for drones. So I'm pretty excited to talk to him. It's been a while. He's an entrepreneur, and I'm really, really excited just to see how far his business has come. And tonight I'm meeting with my friend Dan, whom I met with Devin at a flying field. So they do RC flying. They also do boating. I'm in a rental car, so I'm a little out of, there it is. It's cold. I rented my own car rather than did Uber. Woo! Shard, I am loving these videos, photos that you're posting of I'm not sick. But look, of London, there's somebody who's a mountain biker getting ready to bike. I sold my mountain bike before I moved, but that's a common thing here. All right, everybody. Keith Alderson, thank you so much for that. $6.13. You are the only super chat of this. And I can tell you this, I'm getting a little nervous about my finances, but I have to come back for my medication or else I will not be okay. Hi, Anna. Good to see you, Ana Garcia. Everybody, please give some love to Ana Garcia in the chat. I'm going to start up my car. I can tell you that this car moves. This HRV. It does not have lane keep assistance, which I know sounds ridiculous, but my Kona has it. And so when I'm switching lanes, it doesn't yell at me. So I'll just be like, la, 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 and I'll be like over in the other lane. So that's something new. Hi, Michael Maxey. Thanks, Shard, for putting the PayPal in the chat. If you would like to support the channel, Super Chats are great. They're awesome. They do take over a month to get to me, and they do take 30 to 40% out. So just keep that in mind. They're still appreciated, but PayPal is the best way to support me immediately. So, for example, I paid my car insurance bill today. I paid my rent, or at least it's coming up. I paid $700 for my flight 2 days ago. I'm paying almost $400 for hotels to be here. I paid $300 deposit on this car, and then I paid $200 just to rent the car for 2 days. So it's roughly about $1,000 a month just for me to get my psychiatrist medication. So if you know anybody that is a psychiatrist, see total in South Texas or anywhere in Texas that would be willing to to prescribe medication to me, I will go through their initial consultation so I don't have to keep flying back to Arizona. That would be amazing. So far, I've called about 15 different places. No one is accepting new patients. And if they are, they don't have a medical doctor on staff. So in order to have the medications I have, they have to be an MD. So that's a challenge. Also, they don't know my history, and I've had this since I was 9, and it's just, yeah, I just really miss Arizona. But anyways, Jessica Kirsh here, coming to you live on January 17th, 2023. It's going to be a good month. I'm sorry that I haven't been as active out at Starbase as I usually am. And I'm just going through a little bit of a burnout phase, trying to figure out what I'm going to do next while we wait on Starship. So I'm still excited to give you updates on Starship, but I'm also just starting to consider what's next, whether it's buying a small trailer that I can travel with, or if it's leaving Starbase, or if it's traveling around, or if it's moving back to Arizona. I'm not exactly sure. Just wherever I'm happiest, I think is really important. So, yeah, if you have any thoughts or recommendations or any kind words or words of encouragement, that would be really helpful if you put them in the chat, in the comments below. Yeah, I'm trying to take care of myself as much as possible. I've learned that if I don't take care of myself, I don't take care of you all, meaning I can't necessarily be here for you 100%. So if that means anything. Good Doodle. I would love to come see Doodle, but it costs money. Am I well? I'm doing okay, Sea Turtle. I'm doing okay. I can't say I'm well. I can't say I'm bad. I'm just doing okay. So, Anna, I love you. You are eligible for ACA assistance. I'm taking an allergy pill. ACA assistance, government health insurance. I need to look into health insurance as well. Yeah, so that's that. I still have this cavity. I don't know if y'all remember, I had a cavity when I moved to Texas. I still have it. Shard sending you big hugs. Not Summer Jesus allergies. Hi, Pirate Cheese. I see that. Okay, everybody, I'm going to get going because I'm supposed to meet somebody, and then I'm going to go meet my friend Dan. And I just want to give you a quick update. I love you, and I hope that you keep tuning in. I know that my channel has been stopped growing. It stopped growing at 14,800 subscribers. That's very frustrating, but I'm trying to figure out ways that I can push through that and appeal to more people. Silvano, I see you. Hola, Jorge. All right, so a little bit of Arizona love here. And before it dies, I'm going to just say goodbye. All right, everybody. Jessica Kirsh here, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. Hugs to all of you. I love you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for your donations. PayPal is the best way to support. Patreon is also a really great way to support monthly. Nick Lovell, thank you for being such a great moderator. Thank you for your awesome edit the other day. Shard Baby, thank you for showing up. Thank you for putting all those links and links. Uncle Yukon, thank you for being here as well. Spinnaker, if you're here. Stephanie Ball, if you're here. All of the expenses that I incur on a daily, monthly basis are being paid for by your donations. So I don't have any sponsors, and all of it is coming from you. So that's that. I love you all, and there's some sunflowers in my eyes. And yeah, I will see you on the next stream. I promise I'll try not to go as long as I have been, okay? Mars is good in Corpus Christi. He's happy. Sylvan, thank you for the sunflower. I did see that you lowered your Patreon subscription. I completely understand you were donating a lot. But I would like to just give a quick shout out to my Patreon supporters for helping pay the bills. We are over $1,000 on Patreon. I wish that if you have any ideas as to how I can add more value on Patreon, I'm all ears. So please let me know. I take pictures every time I go out there. I just feel like releasing stuff early just isn't really that much of an asset. Yeah. Anyways, you received your KDOT cup. Michael Maxey, if you could take a picture of it and post it on Twitter, that would be awesome. I will retweet it. Thank you to all that have posted their KDOT shirts and merch on Twitter. That's a big deal. And yeah, until then, I will see you in a couple of days back in Texas. Let's hope on something exciting. You received your KDOT shirt. Unky, you should post a picture and I will retweet it or send it on Discord. I will retweet it. If y'all don't know, I have a KDOT merchandise. You can get a shirt, you can get a mug, you can get whatever you want. I actually brought some KDOT shirts before this dies. Let me put this in. I'll show them to you real quick. I'm borrowing a bag from somebody because I don't have a bag. Here's one. So KDOT stands for put your name in the chat. Here's the KDOT. That's a shirt right there, t-shirt. And then I have one more KDOT shirt. I'm gonna have to model them. That's my second KDOT shirt. So maybe I'll model these one day. And I just appreciate you all so much. Yeah, and if you go to my channel page and you go to shopping, you should be able to see the KDOT shirts. Even if you buy a sticker or a magnet, it's still really meaningful. So it's still, I think I get $5 per shirt, which is great. It's better than no dollars per shirt. Yeah, so we will grow. Um, just takes time. All right, everybody. I love you. Coming to you live from Arizona. It is currently 60 degrees, beautiful, sunny, some clouds on the sky, and I wish I could send you all some happy weather. Jessica Kirsh here, January 17, 2023. I'm in Arizona.